Well, Keith's here now, and I know I'm going to predict that he's going to say, "Oh, it was warmer today," but man, it felt colder, and it was that bone cold.
Yeah. Is that how I talk?
A little bit, yeah.
That's the Keith voice.
It's a good impersonation. It was a little bit warmer, but I was going to skip that. Now I have to address it. It was, but it's, I mean, it hasn't been warm. It won't be for a little while, this pattern going up. But I wanted to show you this storm. Look at this thing. What a beautiful storm. You could fool me into thinking that was a tropical if it was a different time of the year, different latitude. This is the storm that was just missed us on Sunday, give us a little light snow. It's been out there for a couple of days, and it's coming back around tonight to northern Maine and down east Maine, going to give them a little bit of light snow. So here we are at midnight, light snow there. The rest of us drop down in the 20s and some teens out there as well. And by tomorrow morning, we've got snow over down east Maine, but it's on the light side. It's not a big deal. Head west of there, we got a couple of snow showers, a couple of squalls tomorrow, but some sun mixed in too. Not a bad day. Temperatures right around 30 to 35 in most spots. The last of that storm finally gets out of the way. The block moves away, and then Thursday is a cloudy day with temperatures in the upper 30s or so, and not a lot going on. I moved through that quickly for a reason, because we're going to get to a storm on Friday here in a second. Snowfall amounts from this system tonight into tomorrow morning, not big, 1 or 2 inches possible here from Bar Harbor to Bangor to Millinocket. I don't think they're going to get zeros there. I think they're going to get a little bit of snow, and then some squalls in the mountains. But the rest of us, really, this is a non-issue. It stays quiet all the way through Thursday. Okay, hello. Okay, let's get to our Friday storm and talk about that. We knew this was a hit since last week, which we'll probably get no credit for, and that's fine. That's part of the job, right? But the issue here is the rain snow line. Where exactly is that going to be? And it continues to look like the coast is just a little bit too warm. Now watch this rain snow line on Friday. Try to drive inland all the way close to Augusta. This is Friday at noon. But then, as the sun sets, crunch right back down, and there's some really good bands of snow going on here, I think, Friday afternoon, Friday night, just away from the coastline, especially foothills and into the mountains. This whole trend continues through Saturday morning, and then the storm kind of stacks up on itself and ends as some snow showers or some drizzle. Now, this is the first map we're going to throw out there, and you probably won't see any others. I'm not sure, but the reason we have this out here, to be honest, is because we don't control this information anymore, right? You can go on Facebook and find some 15-year-old kid's map, which is great. That would have been me if Facebook existed when I was a kid. But to add our expertise to this, I think is important, which is to say that I think we'll see the heaviest snow away from the coast. But I do think this line right here is tight, as it often is. You get out to Sebago Lake, you've got a lot of heavy snow. You go and drive towards Portland, and there's a little snow then changing over to rain. So we'll continue to fine tune this, and I think this area right here is a spot where things could shift up and down, but I think foothills and mountains look good. You guys are laughing. What are you laughing at?
Oh, with you.
We're loving
Always
it.
with you.
Yep.
Well, you know, it's one of those things. Look, you put a map 3 to 5 days out in advance, and you might be wrong, but I also believe that you have to take a shot at it. And so that's where we're at. I think it'll be a significant storm inland. It's just along the immediate coast. We'll have to see if this ends up being all cold rain, or we're able to sneak into at least a few inches of slush.
I think, Tori, like a lot of people, were looking at the map saying, where's my house?
I guessed.
I know.
I did.
I got to put everydy's house on there. I got to work on that.
But you know what? That is, my friend, why you get paid the big bucks.
Yeah,
You see?
Allegedly.
Yes, distilling it for us.
All right, Keith, thanks so much. We'll be right back.